All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to Inside Africa Network, your number one online television where we'll give you information, entertainment, and a whole lot of educative stuff. Thank you for always staying there. I feel really good today. I was actually under the weather. Thank you for those who made calls, who sent text messages and prayers. I really appreciate that. I'm feeling very strong right now. This is Music Gist Africa, and my name is Bills Victor. I really appreciate if you call me Big Bills. Manner of approach, the manner at which you approach people, speak with them, the first statement you bring and say to these people actually determines the circumstances that will really come out of that conversation. This is what I mean. You're driving along the highway and the police stops you and then asks you where are you coming from or where you are going. Now, the tone at which the police will ask you this would let you know if the circumstances will end with fighting or it will end with peace. Or sometimes the response you give in return, if the policeman is not really shouting at you, determines the circumstances also. I think a couple of hours ago, as at yesterday, Benson, the finesse crooner, actually dropped on his Twitter stating that he spat on the face of a police officer. For me, that was wrong. But what happened? He said that he allowed a police officer into his car and then the police officer tore his shirt and slapped him on top of it. And on his statement, he said that he is very happy spitting on the face of a police officer and then he is cool with it, that it is no issue. Getting to the ears of the PPRO, that's the public relations of police public relations officer, Mr. Benjamin Hudei, he said that he will actually go investigate the situation and be sure that the police, if they are guilty, they will be sanctioned. And Benson would definitely answer for spitting on the face of a federal police officer. That's really an issue. Well, people came into the comment section to say, sometimes some police are actually very rude and then they are not nice. And some people actually said, some artists are actually very rude. When you see a policeman, why not just talk nicely and pass? Well, Edochie actually said that the best thing to do when you meet a policeman at the checkpoint is to be humble. Show some level of humility, that he has never been stopped at any checkpoint or asked any question because he is always very, very humble. And then lately, as of today, some hours ago, Benson actually came online and he said he didn't actually mean that he spat on the face of a police officer. It was an idiomatic expression. Wow, is that really true? Is that really, really true that he spat on the face of a police officer and it was an idiomatic expression? And that it means that he actually wasn't afraid of the police officer. He walked up to him to tell him at his face or close to him to tell him that, boy, you can't do nothing to me. Well, we hope that ends well with Buju, formerly called Buju, now Benson, the finesse crooner. Well, I for one, actually I'm in love with entertainers who are entrepreneurs. If you go back to watch some of my shows, I actually talked about entertainers who are entrepreneurs. I mentioned quite a number of them. One of them is the Banj, the Cocoa Gary master. He has a Cocoa Gary company where he distributes Gary, sachet Gary, normal Gary. If you don't know Gary, we know Gary in Africa. I think Ghana knows, South Africa also know what Gary is. Casper Nyoves, he also has a footwear company where he produces shoes and sells. And then we have John Dumelu, who is an actor, who is a farmer. I'm really in love with such people because you don't put your eggs in one basket. Money needs to come from different angles so that you can live a better life, even in the future when you retire. Why am I saying all this? There's this artist who is very troublesome, very controversial. He has caused a whole lot of stir in the entertainment industry. He has been an issue all round. He was disqualified in the nominations. He has beaten people. He has fought. He has done so many things. But the good thing now is that there's a good news about him. He went on his Instagram page and dropped a video showing an uncompleted building getting completed. And he said that is his restaurant and bar. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Portable. Your own wonderful number one Portable. That troublesome guy, he's opening a restaurant and bar. And the name of the restaurant is Odogu. Wow, Odogu Portable. But then he stated clearly that he is opening this for his wife. That the restaurant is for his wife. Some people went to the comment section to say, bro, don't go there and fight. If you want to go and eat and leave the place. We don't want to hear any fight. Well, congratulations to Portable. Portable, that's really smart of you. And there's one thing I want to point out here. The guy is actually blessed. Even though maybe he doesn't see it, but I actually see his blessings. He got married, he has kids, he bought a house, now a restaurant. Really beautiful. I hope you see those images and then you get to find out that God is really blessing the guy. It's just that maybe he's just his own style of getting out there in the entertainment industry. Portable. Congratulations though. I hope that really works for you. Well, a whole lot of people go through life differently. Some of the people I actually know who have made it in life begin to tell us stories of how and the things they passed through when they were trying to struggle in life. Most times, some of these guys who have actually made it complain or not complain actually testify to this. Timaya actually did. A whole lot of artists, P Square actually did. Talked about how our friend they bubble, we did they hustle. You understand? While they were hustling, their friends were bubbling and getting joy, enjoying. Asake also came out to say that there were times when he had to fight for a bed space, which means there was no house to sleep. So you have to actually look for a place to sleep. Ashake actually came out to show us a very wonderful building that he has bought, multi-million naira luxury building and a beautiful car. I'm actually very, very excited for Ashake. Ashake actually started very small. He was actually, like I said in one of my shows, he was a backup artist for Brother Shaggy. Imagine that. Now he's one of the greatest artists we have in Africa. He's done so many shows. He's been invited to different shows. He's a blockbuster artist right now, and then he's doing very well. Check out that building. It is really a blessing to Ashake. Ashake, congratulations once again. So I applaud you. I ask you as an artist or whatever you're doing in life, no matter what you're doing, please stay focused. Just know it's going to work. Just really know it's going to work. Have faith and work diligently. It's going to come out really, really fine. Well, that's all I have for you on Inside African Network today. I hope you stay here. Follow us on all social media handles. Go to YouTube. Ring on that bell so you can get more notifications of our programs that are coming in. Thank you to all the technical crew who are making sure that our programs are running. We'll have some other presenters who are coming in to give you some wonderful programs. And don't miss our Talk Africa show that came in that we talked about. We spoke with our director from Smithon. It is actually educative and informative. You need to go look for the program and watch 30 minutes ago. Thank you for staying here. I love you. My name is Bill Victor once again.